Namaste, dear ones, and welcome. My name is Neen Puliano, and I'm the owner of Urban Oracle. And you've probably seen my posts around about this 12-week certification program I'm hosting called Wake the Witch Within. And this is the video I would have wanted to share first and foremost before those additional ads had gone out, to give you a real opportunity to meet me, get to know me a little bit better, and what I represent and what I wish to share and what Urban Oracle really stands for. But I'm also called to speak to the importance of the work that we're doing and how it applies to the state of the world right now, and how there's this tremendous need going on right now that I wish to be of service to you. I wish to provide offering for you and show up for you in a way that's being felt on a global level for so many of us. This has been a very important year for us in our culture, in the history of the human existence. And I think we're all feeling and experiencing how much of what we've come to know isn't really serving us anymore, that there's a better way to be doing things, and we might not always be aware of what that way is, but we can sense and feel that what has previously been is no longer going to continue to serve us and be of service to us. That we need to find a better way of participating, a better way of showing up, a better way of being, a better way of approaching our work, or even what kind of work we choose to do in our lives to support our families and to support ourselves and our friends and communities. So there is this wisdom within us, this knowing that's starting to wake up, and it's starting to call for our attention so that we can really come into a place of honoring within ourselves and really show up for ourselves in a way that we were always meant to, but it's been more and more difficult for us through time to see that path, see where our soul's purpose is guiding us, to even find our soul's purpose. It has not been a part of our culture for a long time to honor our authenticity and the unique gifts that we have to share. So Urban Oracle was created in the pandemic. It was created because that wisdom and that call, I felt it very deeply. For the first time, I felt it very deeply. And as someone who used to be a person who was kind of in this world for themselves, very focused on what career I was going to have, how I was going to be successful, how I was going to attract a mate, and all these things. It's very much a self-focused approach to living. And so many of us are like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like once we discover what our actual soul purpose is, we cannot help but want to share and contribute and to offer and be of service to others. Discovering one's soul's purpose is this newfound sense of freedom. And once we obtain it, once we discover it, once we unearth it, remove those blockages and barriers keeping it hidden from us, and we step into that authenticity, our soul's purpose, that authentic self, we cannot help but want to share and be of service to others to help them find their soul's purpose. We want everyone to understand and experience what it's like to feel this free, feel this relaxed, feel this truth, feel this in alignment with themselves. We want that for everyone when we get a taste of it ourselves. So that is the essence of what we do at Urban Oracle. Is our mission is to help people recognize that there is this unique path that's being laid out for them. We're there to help people recognize how to see their own path, how to step onto the path, how to see it, and how to decode and decipher the messages and gifts that are placed upon that path for that particular individual to follow. Because when they follow it, they're able to uncover and unearth their soul's purpose. And from there, that's finding your soul's purpose is a means of tapping into all that ancient wisdom that's already held within inside of you. We're so used to seeking answers outside of ourselves of how do I do this? Is this the right choice for me? Did I take the right job? Am I doing the right thing? What course of action should I be taking right now? I don't know where to step, so I'm just feeling stuck and I don't know where to go next. We operate from this place of waiting for something outside of us to give us the answers so that we can move forward, when in truth, those answers are in us already. But it takes tools and it takes practice and it takes mentorship to gain the experience and the support and reassurance of knowing how to understand your own intuition and how to tap into that deep magical reservoir that lies within you. So our 12-week program called Wake the Witch Within, it is a 12-week process of equipping you with the tools to seeing your path, recognizing the signs on your path, recognizing the many messengers who are already leaving you this beautifully clear process or path to follow to unearth your soul's purpose so that you can really live your life authentically. It's important to us that we help people live their lives authentically and learn how to honor and own and share and express themselves from this authentic place. Because the more of us that are living authentically, the less we can be controlled, manipulated, bought, swayed to do something that's really not in integrity or in alignment with ourselves. And we're depriving everyone we know, all the lives that we touch, by not being our authentic selves, because what we have as individuals to share and to offer to ourselves and to others, all the lives that we touch, is so precious and so unique that nobody else can share those things but you. Like, you're the only one who can be of service and show up in the ways that only you can. And it's a huge disservice to yourself and others to not be able to contribute from that place, to share with people who are in such desperate need to hear what you have to say, to hear it in a way that only you can express it, because it's medicine for everyone to witness, to bear witness to those who are living their lives authentically. It inspires others to go live authentically. It inspires others to show up as their best selves. So we are deeply committed and super excited about an opportunity to work with you and to equip you and to journey with you and support you as you begin this process. Now, waking the witch is, witch is such a hot button word, and even though I'm sharing this with our witchcraft community, it's still a word that not everyone's called to. And so I just want to explain a little bit about what that word means to me. To me, a witch is purely a person in their power. I feel innately our ancestral lines going all the way back to the birth of our species, that we are all witches. It's just a matter of remembering and reconnecting and unearthing the things that are keeping us hidden from living our true self and living in our truest power. So a witch to me is a person who's in their power. It's a person who becomes a sacred caretaker to themselves, to the planet, to the people in their lives, to the creatures and beings they come in contact with. It's a means of living in a harmonious relationship, understanding there's a balance needed for all things. There's a balance in all things. We respect a balance. We wish to participate in a harmonious relationship and connection with all things. That also speaks to doing no harm, okay? It's a very old place to speak from. It's an old place to show up from. but it's a place filled with balance and harmony and peace and connection. And when that connection is obtained, when we begin to dance in that connection, life gets so much easier, and these blinders we've had on for most of our lives is lifted, and all we can see is the magic in everything. Magic is everywhere. It's so beautiful. Life is so beautiful and filled with so many gifts. And when we begin to participate in this harmonious balance, that's when we begin to see its real gifts. If you are someone who you feel stuck in your life, you feel stuck in your career, you feel stuck in, you can be more, but you're not sure how, or you don't feel like you're living your best life and you'd want to, or you don't feel like you're showing up for your family as best as you can and you desire to make a change to do so, if you see wrong in the world and you want to know how you can show up and arrive for others, all of those things, any discomfort that you feel in your life, that you feel called and ready to lean into that discomfort to gain a deeper wisdom about how you can be of better service to authentically live in your own life, as well as how to more authentically show up for those around you, then this is a really good opportunity for you to do that. This year, it's in its wholeness, we are being called to show up in a new way. We are being called to show up more authentically in our lives, to discover that better path for all of us to exist together and thrive and live in harmony together. So this is a really good opportunity right now. This is a good time for you to invest in yourself and to invest in an effort to really uncover your soul's purpose, to work in community. You're not alone. You wouldn't be by yourself. You would have community and mentorship through this process of really uncovering and living your best life. So I am deeply excited to work with you. For those who are called to do so, I'm deeply excited to connect with any of you. If you go to our website, you'll have the full details of the course. It's an invite-only process, which means that if the dates work for you of when we would meet together and work and practice together to cultivate these skills, you fill out a form. The form asks you 3 questions. It asks you, what about the program is interesting and inspiring to you? What are your goals personally? Where are you on your path? Like, what are you hoping to achieve? And then if you have any questions for me, that's it. We just want to know those 3 things, and then we'll set up a 15-minute call. The call is free. We just have a 15-minute phone conversation, a conversation as if we were just out for coffee. And that call is to give you an opportunity to ask me any questions that you may have. It's an opportunity for me it's my job to ensure that everyone who's participating in this group, because it's a small, very intimate group with a lot of one-on-one hands-on work, but this group my role is to ensure that everyone who's participating is going to provide a safe, supportive, nurturing environment to all the participants there, so that we can really hold a very sacred, safe space and container. So not everyone who's interested in the course will get an opportunity to participate at this time. But the call is also to assess, again, we're going to talk about your goals to make sure that I am the best person to show up for you. I will not take you into the course if I don't believe, or if I have doubts of being able to fulfill your goals. None of us like to have our time wasted, and I'm no different. Like, I don't want to waste your time. I respect your time. So yeah, it's just a 15-minute call for us to assess and make sure this is a good fit for everyone, that you feel really called to this program, that you feel really called to show up for yourself, and you feel called to show up in learning on your journey with others who are also trying to learn in theirs. So we're very selective about, who we call to show up in this practice at this time, but we encourage you to go to the website, read the details, see if it continues to resonate for you, if you're feeling a little happy about this video. And please complete the form and we'll get in touch with you very soon. The program launches on November 18th, so this is the time. We are being called to take advantage. We've had almost a full year of this feeling, of this little ancestral and cosmic itch. It's like, it's time for you to address this. So now is the time. You are being called to this time. So November 18th and November 21st is the date we launch. We have 2 groups that are studying simultaneously that also meet virtually as a whole. But we have 2 separate groups to maintain social distancing, to keep everyone healthy and safe. Yeah, it's a very exciting time. So the website is www.urbanoracle.com, and that's like Americans say herbs, we say herb, H-E-R-B-N, the letter N as in nature, oracle, O-R-A-C-L-E.com. That's our website. And our email, if you have questions for me, if you'd rather dive into a conversation before filling out a form or having a call, you're more than welcome to do that. Or if you're looking for means of collaboration, please reach out to me. I want to support all of our witch communities and all of our witch business owners. I'm here to collaborate and support. I'm so excited to do that. So reach out to me as well. But our email is urbanoracle@gmail.com. HERBNORACLE@gmail.com. That's how you can reach out to us as well. And again, I'm Neen Pugliano. I really hope to connect with you and touch base with you more. And I'm really excited to be able to show up for you and be of service during this time. I'm being called to be of service. I hope you are being called to uncover and unearth something very special and deep and unique that only resides in you, and we want to let it out. So if you're looking to deepen your path, if you're looking to apply these skills and these gifts to a practice you already have, these tools are complementary and beneficial and nurturing to any belief system you have, whether you believe in witchcraft or not. Again, we just believe a witch is a good person, connected to nature, connected to themselves, connected in a harmonious relationship and balance with all things in life. If that doesn't speak to you, but you do feel stuck somewhere in your life and you believe you can authentically show up in a way that supports others in their belief systems, we're not trying to change anybody, we're just trying to honor where they are in their own unique path, then this program could also be for you, okay? But witchcraft is a very near and dear place to my heart, so be aware that everything will have a coloring of introducing people, of reconnecting with this ancient wisdom and this ancient relationship with all the elements around them, with nature, her creatures and her beings. Like, that is a part of the work that we do, because witchcraft is important to me as a facilitator. So, have a beautiful day. Thank you for spending this time with me. I really look forward to meet more of you in person or virtually or over the phone. I'd love to hear about the work that you're doing and your own businesses. I'd love to hear how I can show up for you and support you. So let's get in touch and let's go on a journey together and really learn how we can best be of service to each other, to ourselves, and to all the people in our lives. Namaste, dear ones. Looking forward to meeting you. Bless.